Good morning, Monday. How are you? How are you doing? You got something fun to work on? I'm just starting my week and I need some inspiration. Some holiday cheer, some inspiration. I have this magazine that I picked up from I think that was a Facebook Marketplace find. And in digging through the magazines, I found a series of 3 Christmas themed. They're Christmas themed, but they were not published in December. This Magic Crochet is the October 1997 edition. Woo! Let's go in the Wayback Machine and see what we got going on. The cover is definitely Christmas. Can you imagine in October going to your mailbox and realizing it's already time to start your Christmas crafting if you want it done in time to display, to gift, to enjoy? I think that I'd be a little upset that Christmas was taken over before Halloween. In this magazine, there are going to be 3 outfits for fashion dolls. Barbie. It says early bird Christmas plans, decor, and gifts. Let's take a look. Way back in 1997, this magazine was $3.99. Whew, $3.99. They jump right into it. The sooner you lay out your plans for Christmas and New Year's, the more chance there is that your holiday season will be a tremendous success. Well, here it is, December. And I just gave it a thought. So, sorry, Paulette Rosette. I'm a late bloomer. Table of contents. I love how they put pictures in there. Ooh, we have some Irish crochet Christmas card ideas. That is beautiful. I wonder how they suggest to attach your, looks like crochet thread. Yep, they're using classic 10 on this one. It says glue 1 leaf group in each of the 4 corners. So they're telling you to glue the center of the card with 1 berry shown. Yeah, we're gluing these on. Probably use some pretty heavy cardstock, but that would be an amazing idea to send Christmas cards to other crocheters in the community around Christmas time. Maybe next year. Crochet Magic always puts very detailed, for the 90s, these are excellent graphics. I've seen some pretty rough drawings in instructions on how to make the stitches. These are pretty clear. Now here's a idea that a lot of people struggle with: how to follow diagrams. There are a lot of doilies, bedspreads, classic crochet thread patterns in these magazines, and I think one of the roadblocks is following diagrams. They have a nice little caption here that explains that crocheting is only a limited number of stitches. By reading these diagrams round by round by round and breaking down the little charted abbreviations and symbols, it's okay. You can do it. Usually there's only a few stitches involved with these doilies or these intricate pieces. Lots of chaining, single crochet, double crochet, occasionally some triple crochet, depending on the length of your item. But working them one by one, they're all marked if it's beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Highly encourage you in 2026 to give it a try. Sit down with a diagram and some scrap yarn and just play. We have a beautiful doily that would make an amazing centerpiece on a coffee table. Holly berries, nice and festive colors. Worked up in maybe some pastels or some bright neons. You could jazz up any surface any time of year. It's a beautiful little flower. Fun idea, maybe for next year. But what if there was an advent calendar where you gift a Christmas tree, and then each of the days of December, your receiver can open one ornament for their tree. It's cute little Santa Claus. It's got some of that gold thread that's hard to get my hands on this year. I haven't seen that foiled gold yarn, crochet thread, sorry. Crochet thread. They call it crochet cotton in these magazines. And I see there's lots of glue. Glue the ball, glue the bell. Indian summer. It's not just winter snowy all over the world this time of year. Autumn song, keeping in mind that this catalog or this magazine was published in, was that October? Yeah, October. So we're still, you know, fall, autumn song. Honeymoon. What cute tiny little basket motifs. Adorable. Making waves. Very pretty. Scallop around there. And those are just double crochets, counting your stitches and how many is in a row. Actually, that's a very clear diagram. That would be a good beginner friendly. Just start on the first couple of rows of something very basic like that. Get your taste buds going. Warm welcome. It's a bedspread. That one's going to be pretty big. Now sometimes with these filet crochet, I notice that with the classic 10, the picture gets a bit distorted. It's kind of difficult to see the imagery in here. I can definitely see it on the diagram because it's using darker textures. Sadie, we're visiting with friends. Take it easy, girl. Having said that sometimes it's hard to see the lettering or the motif or the centerpiece in a filet crochet item, this is some lettering. It's very beautiful cursive letters. I sat here for a really long time looking at this image, trying to read it. And I came up with I-B, and then I'm like, what the heck is that word? D-E-F. I don't know. I don't know what it's saying. It's all mumble jumble, and I sat there for a long time trying to figure it out. It did not occur to me that maybe I should just look at the diagram and see that it is the alphabet. Here is a picture of my wall hanging that I recently made with lettering. It is one of my husband's favorite slogans, and I created this as an anniversary gift, and I finally got it hung on the wall. I do see where some fancy lettering would have upgraded it, made it a little bit more elegant, and since having put this on the wall, my family has thought of a few other slogans, funny sayings that they would also like to see on the wall. So the kids may possibly be getting some funny, old-fashioned memos on their bathroom wall. We'll see. We have Mary's Lamb. And that one turned out amazing in the filet crochet. Beautiful work. Oh my goodness, the hours. A lot of solid pieces in this panel. We have a tablecloth, classic round. That one was called Optical Illusion. We have Maid of Honor, these collars, which I don't really see them fashionably right now. I believe there was a famous judge recently that was known for her collar, but I haven't seen them make a huge fashion comeback quite yet. State flower, not sure what state it is, very pretty. Not sure what that one's called. I'll put it right here. 4 o'clock, we got 4 motifs. Shows you how to build each one and how to join it as you're going, which is a very, very hard concept for me to throw my left-handed brain around. I'm really working on that with my cardigan. Planets, circling planets. Ooh, that's a pretty name. Cottage Blues. Pretty blanket, Afghan. Fields of Daisies. Oh, I think we're going back into the Irish crochet. There might be some pictures later on. Let's see. Was it on the side? No. And it doesn't say what page. It says like old times. Ah, man, now I'm curious. Oh, and it's challenging level. All right. Very important vest. Yes, that young lady looks very important in 1997. Which leads me to an idea that I've had for 2026. I would like to have, not really a resolution, just a long-term goal to expand my wardrobe. I want to make garments that are everyday wearable, items that I want to make part of my staple in my closet. This isn't one of them. But 2026, I want to keep an ongoing, very slow fashion. This isn't a rush to make certain items. I want things of all season. I notice that I enjoy making garments. I really do. I enjoy fitting them to my body, my color, my mind's eye of an idea. I really want to work on expanding my wardrobe in 2026. So this looks like maybe some freeform going on. They, of course, give patterns for all of these motifs, but Nova Gnome, 97, October, calling ya. And then we have some more diagrams. The Morning Dove jacket, which would be this one. Ooh, that's fabulous detail. I love the length of those sleeves. I like how it has some windows in here to offer just a slight bit of breeze. Looks like they used maybe some iridescent. This is a timeless, classic look. I would wear this. Would probably wear this. Whoop. Well, dang it, ripped my pattern. Morning Dove jacket. Yeah, it's worked up in, the sleeves are separate, the front half, the back half, and the left half. So 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, which would make it easy to travel with and take with me if each panel is worked separately and then combined. Very pretty piece. We have another collar. Oof, even the diagram is beautiful. Look at the expansion in those rows. Those increases and decreases, lovely. And then we've got Chic Dolly. Maybe I've been inspired to pick up a Barbie. Next time I'm at the flea market or maybe a secondhand store, maybe there's a Barbie out there that could use some new outfits. Could put that with my doll collection. We have this beautiful yellow, nice and cheery and bright. Ooh. Oh my goodness, lady, what is going on? If You Knew Susie by Genevieve. Genevieve. If You Knew is the name of the pattern. If You Knew Susie. All right. Huh. Well, I mean, maybe that's an example of modification. Oh. All right. And then we have Monica. What a pretty little Barbie doll. That is cute. I think any kid would enjoy the new outfit and glamour for the Barbie dolls. Maybe that's something I'll keep in mind. 2020. Oh, there's that picture of that one I couldn't find. That classic. Well, those are definitely some projects to keep in mind this holiday week as we head into more events and seasonal fun to be had. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate your time. Take care. See you soon. Bye.